It is Radiance. Five seconds remain. Dire's turn to ban. Radiant's turn to ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. It is Dire's ban. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds. Radiant remain. Choose. Dire must choose.
Mirana.
Ten seconds. 5 Radiant's turn to pick.
Bounty hunter.
Dire's turn to pick.
Beastmaster.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain. It is Radiant's ban.
Phantom Lancer.
Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds. It is Dire's ban. Radiant's turn to ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Dire's turn to ban. It is Radiant's ban. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. Dire's turn to ban. 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. Dyer's turn to pick. Radiant's turn to pick.
Rubik.
Ten seconds remain. Dyer's turn to pick.
Keeper of the light.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Mars!
Radiant's turn to ban.
Ember Spirit.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds. It is Dyer's ban. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds. Radiant's turn to ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain. It is Dyer's ban. Radiant's turn to pick. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds.
Dragon Knight.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds remain. Choose your hero.
What do we think? I can go first.
Hello everyone, I'm Deepika.
Notice.
Yeah, I just walked up to the high ground, and well, now he's first blood. So
PK has
Bob will
stun
get
though.
it.
First blood.
Not something he wants early on. Because especially when you're laning with a call, he wants that brief fire. So it's not terrible for Hyde. He would have lived if he just ran away right away.
But
But
if he just went back down the stairs, I think he's fine.
he got hit like 3 times before he reacted. Maybe he was tapped out, changing his music or something. But for me, the main reason why I went for Boom is I just believe a lot in 20 Savage as a carry player. I feel like he's really the guy that can take over games and will take over games if given the chance to. And he outclicks the Beastmaster. Wow. And they immediately pause. He's like, FPS drop. I would have gotten the rune, but I lagged. Sorry, guys. But yeah, 23 Savage for me, one of the best carry players in SEA. Probably him and Raven are the top 2.
Ooh. Really? After all you've seen so far, you're still going to put your Savage at the top?
Yeah. Like 23 Savage. He's also my friend, so maybe I'm a bit biased. He's just a carry player that, you know, like if you're looking to close out games, he's the kind of guy you're looking at. He's very bold the way he's playing. Like, he jumps the back lines, no problem. He will give opportunity for a team. If he...
So you think his difference maker is the comp?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of carry players can farm, But what do they do with the farm? That's always the big difference maker.
Well, that's why they brought him in. That's the big difference maker that separates him. True is the confidence that he had, and we saw it in the first series that he played with this team. They went up the high ground, no problem. He had huge lead, and he used it.
Jump the back lines. You should. But I have not seen this new Bad Rider in action. On paper, it sounds like a massive nerf. Half damage to everything except heroes. We'll see how much it slows down his game. I would imagine by quite a bit. Jungling is quite difficult now. Can't farm ancient stacks anymore, even with 10 stacks.
So that whole level 7 back into the jungle.
Unless,
triangle.
no, actually, maybe they didn't apply that half damage to ancients. No, they did. Yeah, just deals half damage to everything. Previously, they said deals half damage to ancients now. Hold that thought. No, nothing there. And now it got halved again. So it only deals 25% damage to the ancient compared to the previous value, which is a huge deal, obviously. Like, we can't kill them anymore. But yeah, we'll have to see. Excited to see what Mikoto can do. Addition. Safe lane DK also. Haven't that in forever. One of the better heroes against Phantom Lancer. You can itemize into either Radiance or Mjolnir. Your splash is always going to be good against the PL. A pretty good answer to him.
And this is the first episode of the anime right now, right?
It is.
Safe playing Dragonite, you've got a Mirana playing with him.
Yeah, I mean, Luna is missing and Woka is missing, but other than
Why
that...
this is the first episode. You don't introduce those characters until after.
But here you see the problem already. He has the stun level 1 that he had to skill. It just feels so bad to have that in the lane. Like, you're with a Coddle, you want to spam the Brief Fire off cooldown. But now you're just sitting there at full mana the entire time, cause the stun is useless in that.
Yeah, and usually you'll see DKs, especially mid, they'll sometimes even skip Dragon Tail until...
It's definitely... Like, he really sabotaged himself there with that first blood.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the first blood, though, you know, you don't want to give that away.
But, I mean, I don't think they were... Even if Hyde leaves him, he gets away.
He
Like,
would, I mean, I would not skill stun personally.
yeah.
Especially this lane. I mean, I don't know. It's an interesting decision, but especially with this lane, you know, it seems very... a little bit of self-sabotage there. But of course, you know, heat of the moment, first blood in your reach.
You always want to grab.
A lot of people would have probably done this.
Yeah. Kodo up against Bob. We've talked about Bob quite a bit. Vice. And, you know, we talked about Makoto. Playmaker, always trying to be a highlight reel.
Check the level 2. That could result in an arrow. Arrow.
Chains. Arrow comes in and, well,
May the light
Makoto.
Good rotation by the Mirana. Very well done.
And with the change to Bat Rider, it's come back, right?
Yeah, you
So-
gotta win your lane.
Yeah.
You can still farm jungle stacks, it's just a lot slower. And Ember was always, you know, a pretty good matchup with Bad Rider. They probably thought... I think they thought that DK was middle, to be honest. Because DK pretty weak against Bad Rider. Ember is not a bad matchup at all.
I mean, Ember, especially said again and again, if you get a rotation in, he always feels like he makes something happen, especially Veronica.
That being said, though, the off lane and safe lane from Boom are completely free farm.
Yeah.
22, 24 respectively. Very well for themselves.
Quite a kill onto the DK. Pressure on if they find Zinc. Quite
More.
nice for them. FBZ needed 2 shots there.
He used to heal himself. Still a very good trade for Boom, obviously.
Forcing him to spend a lot of regen.
He got like 30 health from that self.
Not very valuable.
Actually, Soul Ring picked up on Mars. Usually we see a bottle. Soul Ring is not very popular anymore. It doesn't give health regen.
A lot of the mid and we've actually seen it trickle into China too, where it's been
Yeah. It's just one of the best sustained items, especially with the runes that come out in minute 5.
for a bit of a different brawl. Bounty runes, 2 apiece.
Out-clicked again. Mikoto struggling quite a bit. It's sitting at 17 CS.
A full level behind Bob.
Triple
Like,
Remnant,
this is a
maybe?
big problem. Flame Break, the damage on a Bob, he might actually be the one who falls. Tower doing a lot of damage. Slight has a remnant over mid, trying to TP out. Does it burn him out in the well?
Arrow?
No, it doesn't. The arrow hits on a Makoto.
I thought he had a kill there if he triple randoms it.
Yeah.
Little bit scary, of course.
Janata
Sheko?
attack. Kezcute's in trouble now.
Calling it Sheko. Searing chains, of course. Wow, that
Taken
damage.
out by Bob.
No.
Knowing the damage, and now he's on a killing spree. He's gotten all three first, these first 3 kills for the side of Vice.
Very well for himself. The net worth 1,000 ahead of the Bad Rider. Spawning soon. No lasso available.
Still sitting just level 5.
He has no bottle yet on it. Hurt too much. That one away. PL still completing refund. Another blast.
Ooh, the Illuminate and the Remnant. Makoto, he's gonna drop, but Bob will fall in return. Samuel under the tower, telekinesis. Tower shots with the right clicks from Hyde will be enough.
Double kill for Hyde.
Still, Bat Rider
0-2
struggling.
now.
Radiant have fortified their structures against
I mean, we can already
attack.
see the impact of those nerfs. Like, his last hitting in lane is very difficult now. He's like a hero that has 40 base damage. The only way to make up for that before was that napalm damage, which is now half. Level 1, you get 3 bonus damage per napalm stack, which is almost nothing.
Right.
Because most heroes sit at like plus 20 damage on you anyway.
Shut him down.
Arrow.
Illuminate, Searing Chain, Mars coming over. They've got 4 heroes making a rotation, looking for an arrow on a Makoto as well as a Remnant. They won't get the Bat Rider, and now it's a party mid.
DK2.
So 5 heroes for Vice.
Tower is in danger.
PL speed bottom. Pressure is now there.
Bob, Searing Chains, there's the arena. Now the Remnant out. Still don't get the kill on a Makoto.
Arrow.
Arrow hits on the Rubik. They might just get a consolation prize and hide, and will.
Glyph is now active.
Still a lot of damage. I think they will just get the mid tower here. No arena to work with. Koto does not have lasso yet. He's completely shut out of this game. And mid tower is just gone. Minute 7 into the game. Puts a lot of pressure onto the triangle of Boom.
Which, like we said, Bat Rider, it's so tough for him to recover. He's
Trying to find a stick. This is just no damage. Do you see this?
Radiant's bottom
Actually,
tower
just no
is
damage.
in danger.
This game now just
They're stealing his decks as well. Chakra magic.
Arrow.
Tower is under attack.
There it is.
Oh, he got it.
Got the
RNG.
Searing Chains gets the RNG. Bob getting away with quite a bit of RNG.
That was like, what, 4 creeps? And he gets the hero and the
Wow.
range creep. Perfect. He's going for Midas on PL. Because it's complete refund.
Yeah.
Do I like that?
Regeneration.
Very greedy. Diffusal first could, just pressure Radiant a lot more. But if he gets away with it, he's gonna snowball out of control really fast.
Well, I guess the question is, if you're looking to utilize this Midas, can Vice air hits onto the Mirana? They should have a kill on a Semi-L with the Fade Bolt of Hyde.
Tower bottom.
I guess the question becomes, can Vice take advantage of the aggression that they're using? So do they really keep buildings quick enough? Do they prep you enough for that Midas to hurt?
The way this game is going right now, PL will be the only problem they'll have.
Yeah.
So they need to really itemize. So Ember Spirit, go Maelstrom to BKB. I want to see Dragon Knight go either Radiance or Maelstrom himself into BKB. And just deal with the problem that is inevitable. Because this Bad Rider is really shut down right now. He has no game. Mars, sitting pretty much in the same boat. He doesn't have the best game either. PL needs to be itemized for. Because your heroes don't naturally come.
Tower is in danger.
The early Midas. Can't even farm a single.
Tower is under attack.
Feels so bad for the boat.
Radiant's
It was, yeah, Trent's Midas, so. But you've also got a Midas on Palos, like,
Yep.
they both hit Midas at pretty much the same time.
But of course, 1,000 more gold for the PL. He has been free farming the entire game pretty much. And he didn't rotate.
Radiant's courier
He
has
yells
been killed.
at treads and
He doesn't even have boots yet.
Of the moon is under
Cure
attack.
school given.
And he lost his courier just now, I think.
yeah.
No, they didn't.
So can't even get them. Oh, at least they didn't die. Not that makes a difference. Well, you can go back.
Yeah, but it's a huge amount of time lost. And without those boots, you don't farm very fast either. So that courier kill is actually pretty big. Coddle is not level 6, you have to recall him either. So, out of the way. I mean, you're giving away that smoke. Like, if you're putting all your summons there.
Trying to steal the stack, yeah. Searing Chains, Primal Roar, Arrow in, Makoto dead.
Again?
Once again.
He's just level 6.
He can't do anything, and he doesn't have Lasso. He went without it.
All right, this game will be all on 23. The way it's going right now.
He's level 8. Okay, he's holding. Makoto level 8, 313 holding a skill.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was not 6 there with that lasso. He just didn't skill it yet, huh?
Skipping it.
Especially with the bounty hunter at level 1, right? But he's not even level 6 himself yet.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter now has track available. They could have an influx of gold. Free Fire, Flame Break, Dragon Tail coming in under Makoto. Be able to get a kill onto Talos.
Not a track kill though.
They have a track though onto Onryu. Bob comes over. They won't be able to secure that track.
He's running away from the Necros. Shackle on the bat, but no follow-up. This peel is getting really big. Midas put threats minute 11.
Like, he could become a legitimate single target problem for the side of Vice.
Yeah. And they're not itemizing to deal with him. He's going Yule set the first on Ember. Not a big fan.
His cute. Viz.
Dust.
Oh, but they have Dust. He really wanted
Arrow.
to turn on Onryu.
Fitting rune of regeneration.
Dust, half duration. 2
Onryu's
seconds left.
positioning.
Oh, I'm about to roar.
Oh.
And he's out.
Top lane, they're going for Makoto once again. They've got the Dragon Tail 2 heroes here. Bat Rider just cannot catch a break.
Yes. He just bought his recipe for travels, I believe. He did. Very late travels. Chains on height. Blast coming through. This combination is brutal. You get the double steering chains, the double slider fist is so much damage.
Yeah.
Playing their cards very well, but gold leads still in favor of Boom. All on the back of the PL. Itemizing into Radiance on DK, big fan of that. I would just love it if Ember went for Maelstrom himself.
Dire have fortified their structures against attack.
But out. Or they blocked their ancient camp too. Easy. A bit. They're smoked up. They might be able to catch him here. Check out.
Oh, not a tough kill if you're able to get him by himself. Searing Chains. Arrow comes in. Now another Searing Chains with the Remnants. Oh, they still cannot kill this man. Arena Spear. That all lands onto the Ember. Can they get this one? Bob Low, Remnant with the sight of his Searing Chains, and wow, still surviving. They still have the track on him. Maybe they can get around and find this kill on a Bob, but Flame Guard run onto FBC. Illuminates Spear on the Scythe. Bob, he's getting away with so much. TP's away while he's tracked. He'll get out, and now Samuel and Zanki, they'll find themselves Kezcute. He's in trouble. Hit by that Illuminate with the Blinding Light pushing him back into it.
And DK we saw at the same time going down to the Bad Rider, so Mikoto getting a solo kill there on the carry of the enemy. Very important kill to pick up for him. And you can just see, the lack of damage is very obvious here.
Yeah.
Oh, and he is going into Maelstrom now after seeing that. Very, very good by Mr. Bobos.
Calling in Palace. You're down bottom, and you'll get the tower.
Is under attack. Is no more.
PL needs another 1,000 gold for defusal. He's gonna be really, really strong then. They don't have Maelstrom yet.
Is under attack.
It's very hard for Dire to really fight right now. They have a bounty hunter who can't really teamfight at all. No lasso on Bad Rider. Also doesn't really have any items. Really. Very poor on the Bad Rider. And of course no diffusal blade yet either.
He's not where you expected. Definitely.
The nerf hammer is big, sure.
Should look to their top
Half damage on everything. Brutal. Basically, it brings them back to like a couple of years ago. Where people itemized, you know, Blink, 4 staff, one out of there. Of course, the playstyle is vastly different now.
100 gold.
Stats online. They do have a Maelstrom now. At least they have some sort of AoE damage to deal with it. Flame Guard only level 2, so that doesn't really help too much either. Starstorm only level 2. Smoke up again.
Radiant's top tower is in danger.
It's still very tough to fight into this Ember. The Sleight of Fist, Steering Chain, we see it.
And they
Chakra
find
Magic.
Telekinesis, Illuminate again. He's got another kill. He's 4-0 and 5.
Lasso, an Ember.
Lasso onto the Ember, but Blinding Light pushing them away. And now Bob, well, he's just in onto Makoto, who pops in the illusion room, trying to make something happen. Shuriken tossed and hitting onto the Mirana. They've got the Spear. They'll get the kill. That's a track though for them. And now they're starting to pull away for the rest. KezQ continuing to try and track these heroes, but they find themselves 23 Savage. They'll get the kill into the Phantom Lancer. They'll take him out of this exchange, and with that, Boom are forced to retreat.
The real PL got caught out by the Beastmaster, gets a roar on him. Super well done. And now with all that damage, the new items they picked up, they do have the damage to kill the PL very easily if he's singled out like that. With the Necronomicons, DK stun, everything. Super well done by Vice. They're definitely outplaying my expectations here.
Dire's middle tower is under
I didn't
attack.
they'd be able to take every outer tower. Like,
Now it's a tier 2 gone.
Yeah.
Minute 17.
Dire's middle tower.
Super early. Which now gives them access to the shrine. And we can see this weakness of the Bounty Hunter. It just doesn't do anything. Part of 1 kill, 0 track kills so far.
yeah. Well, no, the Mirana was a trap.
Or was?
In that last fight, and that was the only
Oh
one.
yeah, but he doesn't get a super track kill there. That is true. Necro 3 picked up on Beast, going straight into the BKB. I wouldn't mind seeing an Aghanims later on him as well. Deal with that PL. Honestly, this Bad Rider really can't do anything. He's gonna have BKB soon. Oh,
KezQ now here on top of
No
Palace.
lasso.
They're trying to body block him. This is ambitious.
might be a dead bounty.
Oh,
Does.
this is a dead kid. Get out of here. Track creeps coming over. They're trying to keep on top of the bounty, and they'll do exactly that. Bob
Another one for Bob.
10, 1, and 4.
I hope he goes into the BKB rather than the Yules. It gives him a much stronger timing. Yules just doesn't really do much. There's no Orca to dispel. There's nothing really to dispel at all. Would much rather see that BKB on him. Almost Relic on Dragon Knight. After they pick up that Radiance, it's going to be quite tough for 23 to really have teamfight impact. Mischance, Maelstrom, Ember. Be very tough for him to teamfight. That's probably also when they're looking to go into Roshan Pit. Radiant here with the Beastmaster.
Lancer, he picks up Vitality boost there, building up into the heart.
No Yasha. Straight into heart. It's gonna be a tough PL game late game, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The way it looks right now, they have a lot of heroes that are itemizing to counter him, and I like it a lot.
The way it looks, it feels 1v.
Dire
This is
should look
tough
to their
for
top
3 Savage to make work. He's working with Makoto, who we've seen such a star and such aggressive helping hand. Playmaker.
He got owned them, man.
He just got to,
Structures are fortified.
shut down.
Yeah, good
Granted,
rotation
he's
from
got
Radiant.
a full BKB. He just bought out on a full BKB.
Yeah.
Is no more.
Still need that Blink Dagger though to really make good use of it. They still do have the Raw though that obviously goes through that. And if he's Rawed and singled out, they don't have save for him. So he can die very quickly, only sitting at 7 armor.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
300 gold, so the Radiance is up.
Scanning for enemies.
And we'll see if they try to go Roshan after that.
Shadows.
I think they should, simply because I don't think Dire can teamfight them at all right now. A good way to force a teamfight is obviously just to go Roshan.
Bottom.
Ember might get caught out here. Mars has Blink, Arena.
Yeah, there's the telekinesis as well as the spear. They've got the track on the bomb. They'll get the kill and double his death count. They also steal Slight. And that's a kill that's As you can
important.
see, very value when you get track as well.
Super important, especially with the bounty. They do have a very good comeback lineup and the snowball lineup with that bounty hunter PL, of course. He's having a rough game. He didn't have the best lane. After lane, didn't go so well for him either. Okay, now picked up the Radiant. That's his power spike. And we'll see if they do want to go into the Roshan pit. Because again, Dire does not have the best team fight. The best team fight they have right now is the Arena and the Bad Rider. But if Bad Rider gets roared, straight into Roshan. We'll see if they want to fight here on Dire. I think they can. No chance.
I see 23 Savage that's really looking for the art. Maybe they have a little bit
Korea
more
flying in. Korea flying out.
They're coming over. I don't think
It's too late.
quick enough.
Aegis on the DK pick up. Check kill. BKB has to be expended.
Yeah,
Rod.
well, there's the Primal Roar. These heroes are together. FBZ, he's been stunned though, and they've got the Arena available. They'll use the spear that hits onto the Dragon Knight. They get the kill on a Bob. 23 Savage rips him apart. Now they look over at Palos, who's been tracked up, out of mana, on the run, and in some trouble. Doppelganger looking the other way. Blinding Light hits from Zenki. Palos gets hit by that Shuriken as well as the Fade Bolt. They've got the Starstorm that finishes off FBZ, but not until he spears up the Marana. Samael is dead, and 23 Savage is going off. Doppelganger once again right on top of Onryu. Blinding Light isn't going to be enough to save Onryu, not looking likely. Palos now out of the Elder Dragon form. They'll get the kill on Onryu. Look over at Palos. They're trying to maybe take out Zenki. They stop the TP. They got the Breathe Fire. They'll take out the Coddle. Look over at Palos. Leave him under the tier 2 tower for now, but Makoto thinking about playing aggressive. A big fight for Boom.
All on the back of a stolen Roar from Rubik.
Wow.
He roared the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit is a huge portion of the damage right now. He gets taken out first, and they just don't have to sustain damage without him. We can see it here. They roar the Bad Rider, but he steals the Roar immediately, gets the Roar onto the Ember Spirit, and fight is just over right there.
So I'm up onto the high ground. 23 Savage rips through him. And then, I mean, I'm surprised Palos doesn't die here, but you look at the attention that comes out from 23 Savage. For a second, Doppelganger, Blinding Light, push towards the Coddle. He starts going around the pit, and Palos is just focused by an illusion where he's escape, and he doesn't end up dying.
He goes on the more value targets. Like, he knows the backline should die first. Unfortunately, the Bounty Hunter died, so they didn't get track kills on most of them. But it's very good recognition from the Phantom Lancer here to just kill this team. Because if you go on the DK all the way, probably, he's just going to respawn and the whole team gets away. Not worth your effort at all. Now, even though they conceded Roshan, 1,000 gold ahead. Almost hard picked up. See how many problems they already have dealing with that PL.
2 or maybe even 3 of those.
Yep. 2 for sure. I don't know if 3.
One.
Yeah, definitely one of them wasn't, but I don't know about the last one. I believe one of them. 2 of them were, 2 of them weren't.
And then all of a sudden, Phantom Lancer, 500 gold.
He's rich.
Yeah.
Suddenly 2k ahead of the DK. Ooh, they were pretty close at the Roche fight.
Now, closer to the heart, he's queued up the Nullifier, Scotty, Basher.
Yeah, but again, it looks like a pretty single core PL this game. They can deal with him in late game. Can. He has a good support cast with like a Bad Rider stun, Lasso, Rubik live, Mars Arenas, but he will have to be the big damage here this game.
Honestly, the Lasso from Makoto. Hold on to it. He's got Breathe Fire right now, but almost has a blink.
I mean, it was just brutal. Like, he stole it from like almost the outpost, and then he roared him from the outpost pretty much. The cast range of Rubik is insane. $400 gold until BKB on Beast. Decent for him. And Ember is now going into a link. It's like he's changing his items a lot. Like, he's not sure at all of what he wants. I still think you just go for that BKB because Diffusal Blade rips through Lincoln. It does nothing. And he's committing
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
the Lincoln Sphere. Not a big fan. Of course, Lasso, you know, it's good against Lasso. But if you're BKB, they don't have damage through Lasso to kill you. I mean, his team is recognizing that too. Beastmaster even went for one straight away. DK is going for one as well.
Are scanning for enemies.
So they've got this hard. He's thinking Nullifier.
Yeah, Nullifier for smoke up here on Radiant.
They're coming over, and well, Onryu will use the Primal for coming in on a Kazku. They do take in the Bounty Hunter pretty quickly. He'll pop the BKB on the other side of the fight. They got themselves the kill on a hide, so they'll take the Rubik as well as this Bounty Hunter. They've gotten through both the forces. 23 Savage as well as Makoto focus their attention on the Semi-L. They'll get the kill there, but now it's 4 around 1. 23 Savage in a lot of trouble. Be careful. Makoto comes in and gets the lasso onto the Beastmaster. 23 Savage goes after Zenki. Wants his Kato dead. No blinding lights. No way to help. No way to get the Chakra Magic onto Bob and give him those double slices, those double searing changes. They also finish off Onryu. That's 2 dead on the side of light. They'll look over at Palace. Bob, Palace trying to fight. Going after 23 Savage. He's got the heart. He's got the doppelganger trying to run. Palace with the Dragon Tail available in just a second, but slowed up by the Diffusal Blade. So Palos still trying to catch up to him. Does have a Blink Dagger in 7 seconds. Doppelganger still getting him some distance. Tower is low, so can't exactly jump in and feel comfortable. Goes to the Blink Dagger as well as the Spear that locks up Bob for a second. They might end up losing FPC. They will. But is it worth it enough to get 23 Savage into the backlines and get the kill on Bob as well as Palos? Right now gets Samael, but they find Palos for a second who's out of mana. So Samael, he drops that track kill. They look over Palos and Bob once again. Bob with the Flame Guard running and the track on him. They know exactly where he is. Searing Chains comes through. Tide is with them. And well, Sight of Fist, Fable comes in. Bob on the run. They've rooted up this PL. Can they finally kill this Ember? No longer tracked, but they can still figure out where he is. As he tries to TP, they went right by him.
He almost burned out. He had 10 health left. The Firefly almost killed him. Did they not see him?
I swear.
He was right next to him. All right.
I thought they saw.
That was pretty, yeah, very interesting. I mean, he almost burned down. Maybe they thought they have to kill or something. I don't know. That looked really, really weird. Because you do have the flying vision also, don't you?
The rune of haste.
That's what I thought.
He was like right next to him.
His wings touched him.
Yeah.
I swear they saw him. Oh no.
Beastmaster raw onto the...
Kazku.
Yep, Bounty just dead.
The prize is
I
mine.
swear it was flying vision at night even. So there's no way they didn't see him. Just saying. I think they thought he was gonna burn out. BKB available though. No raw.
No arrow gonna hit, but they've got the Searing Chain. So they're able to follow up lockdown to get the kill on the 23 Savage, who will run out of the arena. The arena gets defeated by FPC. They've got the Lincolns now picked up by the Ember. Light Shadow under the Shroud. They look over as top the Lincolns. Still have Lasso. Elder Dragon form was used. You need to be careful if you're Makoto. Nip forward, and that's towards FPC. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. But now the Lincolns is popped. They've got the Lasso to follow this up. Bob, you went in. You put yourself here, and now that's where your grave will be dug. They get the kill on FPC. They'll return a 1-for-1. They'll buy back on the Mars. They'll get the kill on a Hind, and now it's going to be another dead on the side of Boom. They look over to Adonai, no longer as the BKB. 23 Savage has a double kill as he looks over at Palace, but they've got the Dragon Tail. Samael following it up with an arrow that hits on FPC because he doppelgangered. They get the kill on a Palace as well as Samael, but they will survive on the Mars. Man, 23 Savage letting his Mars be a pin cushion to all the arrows. Finally, a Shuriken toss on a Zenki. They're going to continue to chase on the Kato, look for the full team wipe, and eventually finish it off. It's just a matter of when.
Yep. And you can just see this PL, like we spoke about it. This heart comes online. We have seen it time and time again. He's just unkillable in these fights. He's dishing out so much damage while tanking so much damage himself. You just cannot deal with him.
Yeah,
at all.
Really struggled to find any answer.
And Bob completely putting himself out of position. I mean, he did that to himself, as he said. Like, he jumped in there. He wanted that fight.
Radiant are scanning Scanning for enemies.
Maybe the communication wasn't there because his team wasn't immediately with him.
I mean, they also aren't as mobile as him. Maybe he was like underestimating, you know, how mobile they are with the blink they're gonna DK or whatever, but he got taken out immediately. And as I said, he's a huge portion of their damage. If he dies early, this PL is free to do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He was full health the entire fight, basically. They can't hold him down. Now Basher picked up on PL. 1,000 more gold until Abyssal Blade is online. I think they keep blocking the ancient camps with the sentry ward. Very cute. Slowing down the PL by quite a bit.
Still 18k.
Still 18k.
Yeah.
Getting all these kills, track kills.
Now
They're
there's
super
smoke.
good. Yep.
Zin.
Just hit him.
Near the outpost of the Dire. I'll know this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
His DK needs BKB 100 gold away from it. Then probably he needs a Mjolnir.
Over. There's the blink as well as the lasso that comes through on a Zanky. And Henry returns for a second, but then
No
turns
track
back
though.
around.
Not a track kill.
They need to get this out.
No problem. Got plenty of time. Now DK up. He has his BKB up. Pick up for him. Bob going to Agon Scepter. It's good. I just don't like the Lincolns.
Yeah.
Initiation on
Blink
Bad
of the Dragon's Tail
Rider.
looking for Makoto FBZ. He's hiding in the Roche pit for a moment. Maybe looking for them to come in as well as Blink into an arena. Put on cooldown with the slight push that comes through. Now the arena's going to land on the 2 with BKB being caught by Onryu. They use the Primal Roar to lock up this Mars. And outside of this, once again, they pop the Lincolns on to Bob. Ooh, Yule's up into the air. He avoids the arrow. They look over Paus, who has his BKB going for just a couple seconds longer. We'll see how long he's going to last once that BKB runs out. As the side of Vice are starting to try and get out of this one. Bob's kind of left by himself. As 24 Savage goes after Palos, they tracked up this Dragon Knight. The arrow comes in, but it's taken by an illusion. They get the kill to Palos, and they'll look over towards the rest as FBZ gets taken out here by Onryu. The Remnant's back, but is it far enough away? Doppelganger thinking about moving in. There is a tier 2 tower and a tier 1 tower that still stands mid. And they can take what they've got and take out the tier 1 tower as well.
At least they got the Mars kill who bought back, so he's dead for a long time. But if you're this DK, you cannot jump the backline. You need to protect your supports from the PL.
It's a lot tougher with an Abyssal Blade on the PL now.
And he's just running in and causing so much problems in the backline. They need both the Ember and the DK on top of him. Like, you just don't have the room to jump the backline. Even though you want to, you just cannot do it. Because if you do, this PL will just completely wreck your lineup. He is. And they just have to address him. I feel like they're just ignoring him too much. Like, it's obviously hard to kill him, you know, but he's the biggest problem. The other kills do not matter as much. And he's getting to this point where he's just unstoppable.
Lincolns?
Yep. Pistol Blade's still online. 3.4k max health. Like 100 health regen. Hood. He might be at the point now where he's not killable anymore. Like, they might have missed their timing on the Radiant. Roshan is up there doing a smoke.
They can try this.
They know though, they know. Dire knows.
For bottom, but now Dust on a bounty hunter. Core staff avoiding the arrow, but it's a slight of here and Chains comes in onto this bounty to get the contest cube. They're going to throw it down the arena that's around Bob as well as Palos. Palos, is that BKB available? Bob looking for an opportunity to jump in. They'll focus their attention on this. Second is 24 Savage only has about half his mana pool available. They'll pop the Lincolns on a Bob. Now, they go in. Makoto sitting low health, but he does have a double damage as well as the blink and the lasso ready to go. The spear doesn't connect, but Bob's sitting really low. Makoto may be looking for an opportunity to blink as well as the lasso, and he does. He goes on to Onryu. The shuriken toss is going to pop the Lincolns of Bob. They'll get the Kona Onryu. They'll take the Beastmaster. He does have buyback. Might be forced to use it and will. So now he'll come back into the fight, but boom, they're a little bit worse for wear. The question is, do they want to go in on this? Is 22 Savage? Yeah, he says yes. Samael, he'll end up dead. He's not going to have buyback. He's dead for 47 seconds. The sight of his searing chains comes in onto the Rubik as well as the bounty hunter. They look over as the spear lands and connects. Down goes Bob. He's got buyback. He's already used the buyback onto the Beastmaster, but he gets caught again. Now he's got no mana. He's lifted up in the air. The track is on Onryu. He's dead for the second time. They fall back on Bob, but this might be a little bit late. They look over at Palos with the BKB as well as the right hooks in the Elder Dragon form. They get the kill to FBZ. Palos on the run. He's tracked up now out of mana as the doppelganger used by 23 Savage. Fable from such a distance from Hyde as they continue to go after Palos. The blinding light might keep him alive as they get the
on a Kesku, the Tick of the Bounty Hunter. Look over at Hyde, finish off this Rubik. Telekinesis as he dies. In the air is Bob, but he's got that Flame Guard, looks over at Makoto, who blinks away and throws out this Flame Break, looking over at Bob for just a second. Bob using that wand to try and survive, but it's not looking likely. He's already bought back. He's dead for 100 seconds now, and this could just be Boom going for Roche afterwards. They are down 3 heroes, though, so it might be some time.
That's a dieback on the Ember. And again, we spoke about it. This might just be the territory where PL is untouchable. Full health the entire fight, pretty much. Completely unchecked. You can see it here.
14-1. He hasn't died in so long.
Yeah, the only death was right after he picked up his Super Blade.
Look over as Beastmaster gets hit by that lasso. I mean, there's a lot going on in this fight that just overwhelmed the side of Vice. And 23 Savage, this is the difference between him and Drew, in my opinion, is look at where he's at. Drew would never be